Hello everyone, welcome back to Board Journaling with Eva. Today I have these wonderful weekly spreads that I am really proud of. Just look at these details and they are all uniform for February of 2025. Now let's go straight to what we are going to do today. I will not go through all of my materials, I will link them down below. So, when you look back, if you didn't watch this video of my February setup, I will link it here. You will find that there is no space for weekly actions, and here I have a grateful for spread. I was thinking maybe here I will add some more space for grateful for if I don't manage to use that page completely. But then I already used that page for books I want to read, as you can see in this image here. So, what we will decorate and design today? First, we have a first page for 2 days of the first week, then a second page with 5 days for weekdays, and one separate space for weekend days. Each of these days has a similar section, and the same goes for each week. And then, at the end, we have a monthly review. As you can see, the theme is the same: celestial, hair, etc. And, as you can see here, I have that space for weekly actions because when you look back, there are no weekly actions on my calendar page. Also, there are no weekly actions where I have all of my trackers. So I needed to include my weekly actions in each week. Now I will start with my first page. I will start by decorating the hair. This hair, as you can see here, with this metallic purple Ohuhu acrylic marker. And as you can see, now I realize that I have too many lines here. So I will use a 0.05 UniPin Pointliner first to outline everything. Because when I'm sketching my drawings, I use more lines than I usually need. And because I don't want to see those lines when I go over them with a metallic purple acrylic marker, I will do it this way. Now, when I have outlined everything with my 0.05 UniPin Pointliner, I will outline it again with metallic purple, as you can see me doing now. And we will add golden details with Carioca markers, but before we do that, we will focus on my days. I will use a Pentel Brush Pen to write down titles, and because February starts with a Saturday, I will start with Saturday and Sunday. After that, I will also use metallic purple to draw a frame around each day. Each day will have its own box, as you can see me doing now. Now I need to wait for it to dry, so I will focus on the top part of my page, which is me writing down my monthly goal in calligraphy. As you can see, when you are doing the upstroke, you will apply a small amount of pressure, and for the downstroke, you will apply more pressure. And if you want to learn how to write in calligraphy, I will link my calligraphy video here, where I walk you through it step by step, and you also have some worksheets included that you can use to practice calligraphy more. And now we will work on my goals. I'm still not sure as to what goal I want to have for February, but I know I want to use the SMART method for choosing my goal. So, S stands for specific. Your goal should be specific enough so you know exactly what you need to do. It needs to be measurable, something that you are able to measure. Also achievable, something that you are able to achieve. then something that is relevant for you, something that you really want to focus on and that is your priority. And finally, it needs to be time-based. So for me, this is going to be the end of February. Then, when I am done with the top part, I will just finish decorating the bottom part of my page with an acrylic marker and then erase all of my pencil marks. After that, I will take Carioca gold metallic paint and paint the eyes and nose of my hair. Then I will take this Koh-I-Noor Violet in 260 color and add all the details to my rabbit. Inside the ear, around the neck, around the nose, around the eyes, and all the shadows, for example, around the head, etc. And then, while this is drying, I would like to show you how you can create your own stickers using Canva. Here, when you click on Create Design, you will choose Poster in Landscape mode. Then you will name your design so you know what you are working on. And then you can start working on and creating. If you look for a design and write down checklist, you can find already prepared checklists that you can use. But let's look at elements and just find some checkboxes that you can use. Here you can see different options that you can include in your design. And I will choose the first one because I think the first one will work the best for me. And because I have 7 weekly actions that I want to include each week, I will just cut this to create 7 equal squares. After that, you will add text. So, just write down all the actions that you want to include and choose the font. I will use a handwriting font. If you're asking why, because I am including this in my bullet journal where I usually write by hand, so I want it to be coherent. Then, just write down all the weekly actions or even all the habits that you want to track for that week. You can even add 7 of these boxes one by one for each day, etc. You don't need to be precise because there is something in Canva that will help you to do that. When you select everything, then you can go to Align Elements and align everything. And then also tidy it up so the spacing between them is all the same. And then basically you are done. I will just move this a little bit to right because I don't want them to be glued to the checkbox. And then you will go to Share and Download. And I will use picture, but you can use whatever you like and download it. And that's all. Then I will take my tiny printer that I bought from Temu, I think. I will look for it, and if I find it, I will link it down below. It's not affiliated link, it's just something that I found and I think it's useful. Then it also has its app. I will choose a photo, and now I will blur this a little bit because I don't want to spoil anything for you, since here is some content that you haven't had the possibility to see yet. And then you can also adjust the height and the length of your design. Then you will write down how many of these you need. I need 4 of them, and then you could also print it as a text or as an image. I want to print this as an image because I want these checkboxes to have the texture that I found on Canva. Then you can see that it's going to be print 28 centimeters, and then just press print. After that, it will just start printing. Now I will speed this up a lot, and this is the last one. And I will take the scissors and cut it out, and that's all. You have your trackers done really easily and really fast. Now let's work on this week. This is a usual week with weekly actions, 5 work days, 2 separate small spaces for the weekend, and a small decoration. You can use the top space for whatever you want. For example, if you want to have your habits here, then you can include your habits, or a calendar, or whatever you find useful. Also, you don't need to decorate the bottom right corner. You can add whatever you want. You can also add stickers if you want to. You can also use that space for Saturday and Sunday, so each day has its own space. It's up to you what you will do. Then the next step is, when you have 8 equal spaces, I will write down my titles. And these titles are going to be the days of the week. And then I will erase all of the lines that were guiding me and take a metallic acrylic marker. And again, I will outline my hair. After that, I will draw frames for each day because I really want each day to have its own box that is related to that day. Here, I finally showed the Carioca metallic paint that I am using. And now, with the ruler, I will add these frames that I mentioned. If you are new to this YouTube channel, please subscribe if you are enjoying this video. Also, leave it a like and leave me a comment if you would like me to teach you how to draw hairs or something like that. You can also leave me a comment about what would you want me to include in my YouTube videos. Maybe less talking, more daily routines that I do, or how I use my bullet journal. Whatever would you like to see, I would be really happy to film it if you enjoyed it. And while I was talking, I already finished this weekly spread. The last thing I need to do is to stick the weekly actions that we printed out. And this spread is almost done. We need to add details to our hair with Koh-I-Noor Violet 260. Again, I'm adding this detail where shadows are supposed to be. And now, yes, this one is also done. Because everything else that I will do in this video is the same, I will speed up this process. I will show you how I will draw this hair here that you can see, and then I will just repeat all of these steps that I did on the first and second weekly spread. So enjoy the music I chose for you, and when I'm done decorating these spreads, we will look at them and add some more details together. As you can see here, I have a smaller font for days because I was thinking maybe this will work better. I don't know, what do you think? Let me know if this looks better with the smaller font or the bigger font for the days. And here, as you can see, I have some smudges because I moved my ruler sooner than I was supposed to. I also used much more acrylic paint, so I have these smudges. I will also show you how I draw those two hairs, and then I will draw all of those frames off camera, so you don't need to watch me drawing lines. Okay, now I have everything, and it's time to add the details that tie everything together. For the first page, I will not do anything, but I will take a gold acrylic Ohuhu marker and I will add some stars and some quotes around these hairs that are on the bottom right page. For this one, I will write, "Chase dreams like a moonlight hare," and then add some stars. For my third spread, I will write down a quote, "Stars guide the hare's journey." And as you can see here, I am adding some stars. Here, my acrylic marker bled a little bit, so I needed to wait longer for it to dry. And then here, I will write down, "Leap boldly across the cosmos." So, I still have that celestial and hair theme included in my weekly spreads for February. And now, finally, everything is done. As you can see here, I have just one monthly goal, and I will start with the first 2 days of February, of course. Then I have my whole week with 5 work days with separate big spaces and 2 spaces for weekend days. Let me know down below in the comments if you like this spread with bigger titles or the other one where I have smaller font. What do you think looks better? Then we have my third spread. And then the last one with the monthly review and this wonderful shine of the quote and hair. I really think that this theme, maybe it's because of these metallic paints, but I'm enjoying each spread that I created in 2025 because it's so shiny, and I am so grateful that you chose this theme for me for 2025 and that I can use metallic paints. And that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you next week. Bye!